Hi, this is Lady Lex UK, and this is a copy of the Twitch stream that I did on Wednesday, the 5th of February, where I sculpted a Viking character. Twitch stream is available if you want to watch it on there for the next 2 weeks. Next week is the Dreams radio show, and the following week is your Viking theme creation. So if you want to make something Viking themed, then please do so and send it to me before the 19th of February, and I will show it on the stream. Next month is Mystical Gardens if you want to get a head start on the creations for that month. So enjoy the video. Well, it's Wednesday and it's 7 o'clock and it's time for my Twitch stream, and we've changed to February now, so we are now in Viking Raiders month, and I thought what I'd have a go at in this hour is sculpting a Viking character. I found myself a rather nice little drawing on Pinterest, a sort of cartoony looking Viking. What I liked about it particularly is that he doesn't have a face, which is great. He's got a nose and lots of hair, which makes it nice and easy for me because I'm not very good at making faces, and so hopefully we'll have a fun little Viking with a lot of hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the dimensions of this guy a bit. I don't want him quite as similar to this. Right, so let's I'm going to shorten his legs a bit, which means I need to shorten his arms a bit, and I'm also going to shorten the belly part. There we go, and I'm going to widen the shoulders. There we go. I think that's all I want to do. It just changes the dimensions a bit of my Viking. Because it's going to be a sort of a stocky, almost a talking dwarf style Viking. I think I'm going to go for. Right, now I've got to make sure that I've put him back on the base. Now, I haven't quite worked out yet the best way of lowering this down. So I'm just going to do it bit by bit. Make sure these legs come down so that they're on the base. Otherwise, he won't walk properly. There we go. That does it. So if you shorten the legs, be careful about making sure that he's still back on the base after you finished. Otherwise, he's going to be a bit weird. Right, I'm also going to put the floor in, and you can see the puppet is a little bit low for some reason. I don't know quite why, but let's just pop him on top of there like that. Then I know where he is. Right, what should we start with? I think we'll start with his helmet. So we'll go with a new sculpt, and I want a half sphere. We're just going to make a. I don't think we need to hollow it out or anything. I think we can just go with what we're going to have a lot of hair and everything around it, so you won't see inside the helmet anyway. Is that what I want? I think that's okay. Now, this is not attached to my puppet right now. I'm going to design it first, and then hello, welcome everybody to the stream. Anybody that's posting, I'm trying to look at the comments. They come up on in front of me a little bit slower than you see them on Twitch. So if it's not that I'm ignoring you, I might not actually see them. So I'm putting his helmet in to start with. I think what I'll do is I will spray it. go. And then I will make it metallic. How do I want it? Don't want it too shiny. That's about right. We can sort out the colour of it a bit later on. Right. So we're going to go with this as the helmet. I think I want to put a sort of ring around it. A donut-y ring. Make it the same colour. I wish we could have a bit more adaptations on these sculpts. It'd be nice if it was a little easier to do. There we go. I think we're going to put some studs on it. So don't forget, this is not attached to my puppet right now. I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm just going to do it so that it's definitely independent. The jam, the medieval jam, I've already done my thing for the medieval jam. I did a painting last night and put that in. It's not going to win anything. I'll be lucky to get top 25% with it, but there you go, it's alright, it's done. I wanted to take part because I quite like the theme. Well, I can't right now, I'm making a Viking. I'll see it when the competition's on, because I normally play all of them, and as I've entered that one, I will certainly do it. I can't go looking for it now. Right, so we got some rivets. I'm not sure about these rivets at the moment, but I think they'll look all right in a minute. I'm sure that they'll look better once he's got a better look to it. Now, this particular Viking that I've got a picture of, he's got feathers on his head. So let's have a go at some of those. So a new sculpture. I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten out this sphere. That looks about right. Let's stamp that. And we're going to cut bits out of it with this wedge. Yeah, I'm not sure about it myself. I might change that in a minute. The trouble is, I've got an hour, and it's amazing how quickly that goes past. If anybody's interested, Dreams Have Meanings has a stream on Sunday evenings, 9 o'clock GMT, where a group of us try and sculpt things in 30 minutes. Now that is really quite difficult. But it's interesting to see what everybody is making. In 30 minutes. So it can be a bit of the weird things that we're making, I must say. Right. This is interesting. I don't know, but it's certainly interesting. Right. Let's put a nose on this guy. So I've scoped into the head, as you can see. I'll use some flesh tones. And I want to blend. So we're going to make a nose. Quite a big nose, I think. There we go. That'll do. Right, now let's, while we remember, let's scope this into, actually let's paint the head. Lots of people like to paint afterwards. I like to paint as I go. There we go. Let's do his neck as well. As we're here, let's do his arms and hands. I think we're going to cover his legs, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Right, okay. There's his helmet. Scope into the head. Stick his helmet down. I don't mind that. Right. Let's scope into the helmet. This should work. Like that. I think I've got the helmet there. There we go. That's the start anyway. Okay. Aha. Vikings have wings. Yep, Asterix the Gaul and all that. Which I never actually ever paid much attention to, I will say. It wasn't a thing for me. Asterix the Gaul. Right, let's make some eyebrows. I think, what colour should we go with? Red or blonde? Should we make him a blonde Viking or a red-headed Viking? What do we think? Oh, it was quite popular. Asterix books were quite popular. It just wasn't something that I paid attention to. That's not quite the shape I want. Let's see. Maybe I can get something with a curve. Right, let's try that. Let's give him orange hair, why not? Bright orange. Right. So I'm going to scope into the head, and I'm going to give him some bushy eyebrows, which is why we can't see his eyes. go. And then I think I might use the mirror tool. Yep, this is working quite well actually. That looks quite good actually. Right, let's give him some hair at the back though. Oh, I can't see what I'm sculpting with. Huh. If I swap these around by mistake, I think that sometimes happens, where you think you're putting down one side and it turns out you're not. That'll do, I think. Let's have a look. Right. I can't tell where I'm putting these sculpts in. Sometimes it's best to come out, go back in. Right. That's not bad to start with anyway. There we go. That gives him something. Right, we're going to paint all that up a little bit later on. Right, what shall we put on him as an outfit? I think we're going to need some sort of cape type thing. So if I go in here, copy this out, remove from group and turn it off movable, that is giving me his top piece. We'll make it a little bit bigger, so that's now going to sit over the top of him, and I can now carve into that and do stuff. What shall we do? What shall we give him? I think something wool would be good. Something fur type thing. So what I think I'll do, oh, that's good to know. I've just learnt how to do this randomly. I like to do the clothing and everything separate from the body. Then if I make a complete mess up of it, I haven't lost the state of my puppet. I can just remove it and then start again. That's not bad actually. So let's do the sides. Okay, so that's going to be his fur top. And we're going to have to move some of his hair, I think. Okay. Right. Let's move into this. Just pull that out a bit. Okay. I think I'm going to make his belly a little bigger. So let's turn mirror off. And what sort of outfit are we going to give him underneath that? Green, perhaps. Okay, so stamp, blend. There we go, let's give him a bottom. Actually, let's not give him a bottom there, because that's the wrong piece. Let's not do that. There we go. Made him a bit fatter. I think we'll use the same green on the shoulder. I'll give him some sleeves. We'll give him some muscles on his arms, I think. So, puppet mirror that, pull his arms out. Let's do this. This is going quite quickly. I'm quite surprised. Having said that, I've only got I'm nearly halfway through already, which is a bit scary. Right, let's blend this. So I want to give him decent muscles on his arms, and I think we're going to need to give him muscles on the tops of his arms as well. Okay, that looks okay to me. Right. Right. Now, all these Vikings I see here have got kilts on, which is interesting. So, now, do I put the kilt part, get rid of some of that belly, on the belly here, or do I hook it on the pelvis part here? Yeah, let's try that. Okay, there's a belt. Am I scoped in to that pelvis? I hope so. One way to try and find out is to put blend on and see what blends. And the right thing is not blending, so I am not sculpting to the right part. That's it. There we go. I'm in the right part now. Right. There we go. I think I will make a belt and then pop it on. Now, do I make a belt with a donut or a cylinder? Let's try the cylinder. This should cover up a lot of stuff. All the update stuff. The update stuff is fantastic, though I think it's going to break a lot of stuff. I think we need the updates, and I think Dreams is going to look completely different to what we're used to. And it's going to take a while for us to get used to what our new tools are going to be. And it's going to be a bit of a culture shock for a while, I think. But it might not be that far off. We might be good. It might not be quite as bad as I'm expecting it to be. But we won't really know. Okay, I'm going to scope that into the belly part. And that's going to act as the belt. Now, I think... I'm not happy with this top. It needs more. Needs more fur. It's coming along. But not quite what I want. And then we've got to scoop it into the body anyway. Right, I'm going to need to do some painting. Painting is the important bit. I reckon people think it's all about the sculpting. I don't actually. I think a lot of this is about the painting. And if you're good at painting, you can make things look totally different, very realistic. There we go, there's his belt. This is coming along. I don't think this is bad at all, considering. Right, okay. They are definitely listening to what we want. I've no doubt whatsoever that they think it's important to make sure we're happy, and not an awful lot of developers care about that. So it's nice to have a developer that really does care about the community and what we say and act on it. And the communication is not bad from Media Molecule. They are quite good at communicating to us what they're doing, what they're planning on doing. The one thing that I do find a little frustrating with Media Molecule, though, is that they get overexcited. And they do tell us, we're planning on doing this, that, and the next thing. And they might be planning on doing it, but they're not actually doing it right now. So there's a lot of interviews when people are asking him, is this going to be on PC? Is this going to be, are people going to be able to sell their games? And they get carried away and say, well, yeah, that would be our aim. That's what we'd like to be able to offer them. And then that gets reported as Media Molecule says you'll be able to sell your games. It's like, which is sort of semi not true. It's an aspiration, but it gets presented and everybody hears it as, yes, we're definitely going to be able to sell our own games. How exciting is that going to be? Right, what should we put on his legs? I'm beginning to think I should give him even shorter legs than I've given him, actually. I don't know. Decisions. What does he look like with very, very short legs? That saves me a bit of a bother, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, I think I'm doing that. Now I've got the problem, of course, of where the hell his pelvis is. Anybody got any tips for that? Because, yeah, I've got to get him back on that platform. Right, okay, I've got to find his pelvis, which is hidden in here somewhere. No, oh, disaster. Oopsie. What to do? Yeah. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to pull it all apart. This is why it's important to get your dimensions right to start with, because then you can't. There we go. There we go. Oh dear me. You think it's a great idea, and then you actually do it, and then it turns out to be the worst idea ever. It looks like he's put his trousers down. That's not the intention. Turn visibility off on the part that's blocking. Yes. I'm not sure because it's... Anyway, I've done it now. Here we go. Let's get his feet down there. There we are. Good. Feet are in. But I did all the right things at the right time and then mucked it up later on. That's always the way though. That's what happens. Best laid plans and all that. Sometimes you get happy accidents. And it looks better than it did before you messed up. Sometimes. Other times it's a disaster. There we go. There we go. Oh no, we're they're making the PS5 totally retro compatible. What is that? I don't want that. Oh, now I've deleted the whole thing. No, I just want that gone. I don't think we need to hang around and wait. I've waited enough. I've waited long enough. I don't want to wait any more for dreams. Thank you. Yes, there we go. That's the attitude, Casey. Let's wait for the. I noticed you were waiting. I noticed you weren't making anything in dreams. You're just biding your time, right? I hate the fact this looks flat. Oh no, I'm not happy with this gherkingy thing I've created here at all. Maybe it'll look better if I change the looseness on it. Haha. Let's use the style. No, let's try that one. There we go. That's a bit better. That looks more like a fur coat jerkin thing. There's a hole in it though. There we go. Don't want a hole in it. Let's check it all the way around. That's okay. Aha! Right, feet. Feet. What shall I do with his feet? I've got lots of pictures of Vikings and I can't see any of their feet. I don't know, what do Vikings wear on their feet? Boots? Now why isn't that the same? What's going on there? Right. Oh, I don't know, this streaming malarkey where you're trying to sculpt and talk and read and do everything at the same time. What the hell have I done there? That's no good at all. What has happened here? Something weird has gone on with the feet. I'm going to cheat and just paint the feet as they are. Because they don't want to know. They do not want to know. What colour should we do them? Same colour as the... You're all distracting, the whole lot of you. Here I am trying to sculpt. And you're talking away, distracting me. Now you carry on. It's all good. I'm happy to have people talking. I want them to talk. This is good. There we go. Ooh, I think I'll give him... Let's give him black legs, shall we? We're getting somewhere. The animation tools in Dreams are so much better than what we had in Project Spark. I mean, the Connect. I want the legs. Right. The Connect didn't work like you wanted it to. It was really difficult to get it to work. I actually turned my Connect off because it was doing weird stuff. It was picking up people in the room that weren't actually there, which was a bit creepy and I didn't like it, so we turned it off. Right, we're getting somewhere. I have a Viking, folks. I don't think he's bad. I think he's quite nice. Right, let's paint him up a bit. Yeah. Yes, they do get in the way. Ghosts get in the way when you're trying to play a game and they keep changing the channel on the telly. That's not good, and that's what was happening. We'd be watching something, and suddenly the Connect would decide to do something weird, and then that would be it. I don't know what's going on with my colours here. There we go. Have I got a colour that I want? Okie dokie. We're gonna give him a sort of kilty thing. Sorry, I'm really quiet when I'm painting. I'm trying to concentrate. It's made me laugh, and then you see I get wiggly lines. Okay. So we want a blue, and I want it quite opaque. I am distracted. This is all very distracting. You notice there's no straight lines involved in it. That doesn't quite match up. Oh, it's alright. It's material. It don't matter. That's tartanish. That's not bad. Let's put a white one in. Oh, no. That's too... Aha! I believe we have a tartan. Ta-da! Obviously, if you were doing this yourself, you would take some time. You wouldn't have lots of people talking in chat right next to you, and you'd make an easier job. But there we are. Haha! Wow! Woohoo! I'm quite excited. Right, let's do something with his feathers. Yep, that's working. I wish we could delete colour with the spray paint. I have all sorts of troubles when I'm doing my paintings that I can't delete what I've put in, and then it runs out of delete options, so I can't actually go back and I can't delete what I've done, which is really awkward. Like I say, painting makes a lot of difference. You put rust in things. Like that. Just quickly add a bit of where the rust would be around this helmet and there. Ha-ha! Not bad. Right. What can we do? This looks a little bit bare. So I think... what on earth is going on there? What I think we'll do is if I put a nice big thick donutty thing in, yellowy donut. How long have I got? 10 minutes. I always forget to turn that off. Okay, so scope in. I want a nice shape like that. Right, I'm not going to scope in. I'm going to use that shape, but I'm going to make it outside and then add it after. Right. We're gonna create a sleevey thing for him with a bit of interest. Like that. Okay. And then we'll scope that in. There we go. How's that looking? Bloody terrible. Yeah, sort of. It's sort of what I want. There, it's sort of good. Did it attach itself to my character though? Yes, it did. Okay. Sorry if I'm ignoring anybody in the chat. I'm concentrating. I am trying very hard to complete my Viking in the time I've got, because an hour is just not a lot of time. I don't know how long everybody else takes to make their characters. Arm hair. Oh yes, we can deal with some arm hair. Did I scope it in? I think I did. There we are. Arm hair. Oh, I didn't get it. I thought I had, and I hadn't. Scope, 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 scope. Move, 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 move. Scope, 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 scope. Right. Is it in there now? Yes, it is. Right. Arm hair. What would be the best way of doing that? I could... do that. That. And then do that. There we go. That works. And we get some hair on there. There we go. He has hairy arms as required. What else do we need to do? I need to do something with this belly bit because it's a little bit too soft. Stamp and blend. Right. Just need to create a few folds. Ooh. There we go. That look a bit more material like. This is where I go around the back and find it looks terrible. No, it's not too bad. Just bring him back out to the belt a bit. There we go. We have a Viking, I do believe. Shall I, have I got time for a shield or something? Or a sword or something? Let's give him a sword. I think I've got time. Give him a big dagger of some sort. Let's, Does he ignore his own chat? I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he's paying all the attention it deserves. Just make sure I've got a new sculpture just in case I forgot. Okay, so there's the cross bit. A little bit. Crikey now, what's the best way of doing this? I have seen Keld's streams, not very many of them though, to be fair to him. Try a wedge. I've never made a sword before, so I'm not 100% sure what the best tools would be. This is going to be a weird shape, I think, is it? Oh, I don't know. It's swordish. Oh, it's going to be in his hand, so it won't matter, will it? Boom. I think I'll get rid of that. Oh. What? Oh, I ain't got time. I haven't got time. Hang on. Actually, if I flip it, I'll get the other side, won't I? She says. Oh my god. Oh dear me. This is hard. I should never have started this. Like I say, never made any swords and not 100% sure how to do it. No. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. That needs to be much smaller. And just put it in his hand. Is it? It looks like he's holding. Yeah. I could cheat, of course. I could go into the Dreamverse and get him a decent. Shall we go in the Dreamverse and get him a decent sword? Yes, let's do that. What should we look for? Dagger. Cheat. Egyptian dagger. Basic Viking dagger. It says it's a Viking dagger, so there we go. Looks like a carving knife. Right. But it says it's a Viking dagger, so we will give him a Viking dagger. He's not left-handed. Let's give him a... Let's pop that down. There we are. I haven't got time to animate him, so it's just a sculpt today. Is it in his hand? It doesn't feel like it's in his hand. Scope out. Let's scope back in. There we go. Haha! Well, we could always put... There we go. There we are. Dual wielding. Woo! There we are. There we go. There's my dual wielding. This is all going to go to pot when I try walking with him, isn't it? There we are. Well, that's totally ridiculous. We're gonna have to change his walk. That's let's move his hands. Right. Let's move his hands up to there. And what can we do about his walk? Foot separation, bicycle feet, stompiness. If we move its centre of gravity down a bit, there we are. We make him a bit more bouncy. Aha! There we are. I'll make him a bit more. He's running really fast, isn't he? Where's the speed of this? There we go. That's still quite fast, isn't it? No, acceleration, deceleration. Slow it down a bit. Gravity up a bit. Alright. Hey, there we go. That's not bad. That's not bad for an hour's work. I'm quite pleased with that. My camera seems to be a really long way away though. So I'll just adjust that. It's because I made him smaller. And that's why. Let's just quickly change it. I wish we could see the camera so we could actually see what I'm doing. Camera distance. Let's just see what that does. Yay! Much better. Ta-da! There we are. There is my my Viking. He's not bad. He's quite good for an hour's work. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got some tips or something from it, even if it's just don't make sculpts on a stream. If that was the only tip that you got from this, then great. If you like, I can put that in the Dreamiverse if anybody wants to fiddle about with it. Remix it a bit, make it a little bit better. I will pop it in the Dreamiverse for you to play with. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. 17 people in the chat, which is great. Thank you very much for coming. And next week is the Dreams Radio Show. I'll be playing music from the Dreamiverse. So if you've got any music that you'd like, send it to me. It might make it into the stream. And if you want to make some music in the theme of Viking Raiders, then definitely send that to me. I need some Viking themed music. Thanks then, and I will catch you in your dreams.